Hajime mashite boku wa jiri desu in their YouTube land. Yes, I'm streaming and not recording. I'm going to jump in just for a minute because I like listening on the same headphones to things in the background, such as YouTube. Alright, so, just a quick update. Find my mouse. There's my mouse. I've just been getting stuff ready. Just doing the do. I've got way too many eggs, but that's okay. It's not really okay, but it is. And I've been rearranging, been rebuilding. Primarily this warehouse and this warehouse were my first two warehouses. Well, they were a barn. And now they're castle barns. The thing I don't like is it was just too close. You live, you learn. There are roads. I did build roads in before I did that, but it doesn't seem to make them walk faster. They still kind of seem to slow down when they get in there. I don't know if that's just me. Yeah, that looks slightly slower. Anyway. So, like, what I'm doing now is, upkeep. Trying to optimize paths and all that. And that just involves moving crap around. I mean, we all know. If you've played this game, you know. If not, and you're looking at it, it's something to do. Something to think about. And I know I need to stick a road in there. Well, honestly, I don't need to. Because it's so close for them. Alright, I'm going to skip that for now. God, there's already 6,000 eggs. Nice. Then, yeah, we're just going to stop that one. And most of my flour is already transported. I'll leave those roots because if we have the routes, they're going to constantly move it. So I'll just leave that one. I should leave it for the eggs too, I guess. People up here need eggs, so I'll let them store there. But this one, yeah, that's why I had this one. I guess. I mean, all the eggs will go there virtually. Not all, but a large percentage. I might as well add another egg root. For these guys to get eggs, that's not far. Just keep the eggs moving away from the chicken farms. I have to unlock the eggs and fish every once in a while because it's entirely too much. You'll see, question mark. I know there's no one. I have them all, assigned to jobs. All of them are carrying. Just everyone's all the hay. I will put a road there. If anything, it will at least speed up this process. Oh yeah. Alright, so I do not remember what all I covered in my last stream because it was long and drawn out for no reason. And mostly unattended. Fun. This one's attended. I will be here for the entirety of this short video. I estimate 10 minutes. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna hang out all night and stream. Um, so I have 4 fishers. I think I've had 4 fisheries, 4 fish farms for quite a while. I've replaced the middle. I've been adding and replacing, but I've replaced the middle barns. The original barn is now a castle barn. That was not easy. I've added a keep. You'll see it over there. They're researching. I'm gonna put in my dock right, right here. And now, like I started out, of course, with 1 windmill, and now I have 6. And again, just trying to optimize. Yeah, there's 2 houses. Millers have mostly taken up residency except one of the foresters. The reason why one of the foresters is, I don't know. Millers live here. Like, why not? Maybe because you're close enough to that and the forester is right there? Who lives in this house or hut? Stonemason. Really? That guy? Okay. I can live with it. Alright. That one's almost full. And the reason why I upgraded these 2 is because everything is pretty much filling up. I've been producing too much of stuff. I popped in. I had one here, but I removed it because I'd rather have, that. Oh, wow, it doesn't say what it is. It's a bathhouse? Yeah. Everything else says what it is. That doesn't. That's a bathhouse. It makes people happy. Yay! Okay. I've been making little farms like this, little 9x9s, just to make things that I want or need. I almost had chickens die off at one point, which was not awesome. Which one of these is, there's oats. And we're going to make this one oats. Closer to the barn, you'll get more of it. Make this one potatoes, because we don't have a need for potatoes. Both of these are wheat. It seems, I mean, I think for a few seasons, that has been my wheat production, and it seems like we're keeping up with it. So we might have to actually stop one of them, turn it to potatoes for a bit. I have no hunters, but you'll notice I have 9,000 plus hides. That has to be just because of Have You Met Ted? Just because of my watchtowers that are spread around. I have them in the tree lines over here, and of course one protecting forest. I need to build one, as a matter of fact, wherever my other lodge is. And another one up here protecting the forestry lodge somewhere. I'm just sharing with you my progress. I haven't expanded outside of this initial area. I've been landscaping. I've landscaped all the way out to here. I've been planting trees, trying to get them to grow in. These took off. I like that. There was a big one here, but of course I wanted to move all the hay there. So I planted 3 trees over there. That, and I'm going for the achievements. Because I'm an achievement hoa. Huh? So yeah, yeah, that I can cover that real quick. I don't know if I had done this. Either way. So, just farms. And my logic behind this is, you have die-offs. Worst case, you can pull everyone off their job and make them farm. You'll see I have 3 upper left paused. That's just because I was literally hitting the food cap. And that's with some summers with everyone off of farming. I put them on for the next season, and it just capped. I had to raise it. I raised it twice. First to what is it at now? 40. First to 30, and then to 40, and then it capped, and it was close to harvest time and all that. So I wanted to catch it, so I added 10 grand or 1,000 or whatever that is, 1,000. So it's 4,100 now. So it's 3 times I raised it. So I think we're going to be set on food. I've actually got an excess of fish pie. I have all the pies, but I have an excess. And like normally in other games, same, you know, life is feudal, but other instances, that didn't happen. The pies were always gone. So I'm feeling good about it. All right. What else did I want to cover? Not enabled. I did check on it. I made sure to load the not enabled game, for achievements. And I did check my achievements. I can't pull it up. Well, I can, but I'm not going to. I just have to push all the buttons. And as y'all know, I don't like pushing buttons. That's why I play video games. But, um, part of the reason, well, not part of the reason. I like planting trees. I like it's going to grow. But to check, before I planted the trees, I went into my achievements, Steam achievements, and I checked, I had, I don't know, 5 trees I had planted. And so I planted these trees and came back, and it was up to 8. And I was like, yay. So I just have to do that however many more times. How many times is that? It is. I have to plant a total of 100 trees. Fantastic. Oh, so she's going to plant a tree. Know why she looks that old at 43. Up here. Plant a tree. Just to semi double check it. I'm going to pull it back up. Oh, I have to refresh the page. That's right. Let's go back. And we'll go to view stats. Servano's achievements. Servano. Yeah, it's 12 now. So I did more than just those 3 apparently. Because the one I just planted was the 12th out of 100. Yay. I am curious. Use your ability 500 times. I am at 406. Oh, she's much younger. 406. What is it? Is 1 an ability? And it's going to make everyone work faster at fishing. 406. We're jump back. View my stats. And it's still 406. So apparently I used the ability in another game less than, well, more than 406 times. Holy crap. So yeah, because I've read somewhere you have to do it all in the same game. And I would. I don't know what I would, but I would. I'll save since I'm here. See all the saves. You get paranoid. I actually had a crash. I saved during that barn reconstruction. I set routes, had the majority of the junk taken out, and it took forever. And then I demolished it about halfway through, wanting to see if the routes would continue running with the caravan, the donkeys. No, they stopped. Just so you know, I had them stop. They didn't do anything. And then when the when it was destroyed, I had saved, and then the barn was destroyed finally, and the game crashed. The first actual crash I've ever had that I remember. I've had minor crashes where the game stops saving and you have to, control alt delete and then load it again, and Steam tells you, hey, this isn't synchronized, you have to play anyway, and then load your game at the save point, and it continues saving after that. So you lose a little bit of progress. Anyway, so that's nothing. But what I was going to say is that I could. Did I delete them all? No. Not that. No. Yeah, I could roll back to 2010. Look at the year. Because most likely it happened in one of these years. But I did not like that village. Constantly people starving to death. Um, and watching YouTube videos, playing, and just generally thinking about it. The problem was, and I'm watching a YouTuber doing the same thing right now. That's why I want to just post this and, get on with my life. But he builds like he started out like most of us do or did, because this game is, a decade old almost. He started out like people do, and just built crap, and kind of sometimes would level the ground, and sometimes build roads. And then he figured out roads were faster, and he couldn't always build a road. And he had people coming from like this building, and they'd go around this to go up to go here. And he's like, why are they taking that route? And then he'd go down in first person and try to walk with them, and they couldn't. There was something here, and they couldn't pass. Then he tried to level it, and of course we know when two buildings are next to each other that you can't you have to be specific to get something in there. That's why I always leave at least one space. But now I'm going to start doing two, like over here, because of I didn't know this was going to be a problem. But now I understand why I went to two. And I didn't know this last time I played 2 years ago, 2020. Leave two. That way, when you put in a bigger building by one block, you still have pathing for a road. Anyway, but the starvation is because he started rebuilding the whole thing. He's like, you know what? I'm having too much trouble with the pathing and all that. So, and he had a update or two. This was recorded 2017, so there was a couple of updates that he had applied while he's doing the Let's Play. And so he started terraforming one area, and it like took 3 episodes, 20 minutes or whatever. And then he started moving stuff over, and he did what I would have done back then, which is this area's farming. He's got huge farms. I like farms with 2 people. 1 person isn't enough. 3 people's too many. And these are 13 by 19 or something. It's in multiple other episodes, but I'll mention it again. 13 by 16. And yeah, I like that size. They can harvest it typically with fast growing stuff twice in a season is easy. No micromanaging. Uh, even normal, like even potatoes, normal growing stuff. Or no, they're faster. No, that's flax. For my clothes. Oh yeah, that's what the small one used to be. Do I need to switch it back? Well, whatever. They're normal growing. I can usually get 1.5 without micromanaging. So I like that. And the surplus of food isn't micromanaging it. It is just straight up letting them harvest. Um, he does have well placement down now. I don't know. I didn't pay attention, so I don't know if he had to figure that out the hard way or not. But well placement, he's got it down. So I don't know if they had scarecrows yet. I think they did. I haven't seen him place one. or a light post. And honestly, like, nowhere have I found it written that lighting helps the villagers. Um, when I have lighting, like I have it by a lot of wells and I have it down by the fishers and other places. It may just be placebo, but I think it's better. Might just be placebo though. But you can see I have them scattered around. Just I can't select that one. Oh, I can select it, but it just highlights it. Yeah, just like the bathhouse. Did the statues do that? Yeah. Okay. Uh, and I admit it's probably placebo, but it just feels better to me to have light by wells and water in general. People don't want to fall in the water. The only buildings I've had burned down are unprotected buildings out in the woods, and those are typically burned down by raiders, occasionally by lightning. I have one hostel, and it's not upgraded. Oh, well, I'm gonna pin that one right there. Oh, and that was another thing. He was like doing all this math for an upgrade, and it was on a normal house. He's like, I gotta upgrade. Oh God! So he like live on camera. Was he was recording maybe, but on camera he's like, oh, it's 6 and then 5, and we have to have if we do it's 10 for a big house, and then we do just this, and we'll have extra people, but they'll be babies, and he was just so paranoid about all of it. And I posted on that video. I was like, dude. And I know it was, 5 years ago when the video was posted, but I had to say it because, internet. um, like, if you have resources nearby and it's winter's the perfect time to upgrade a house. You're not going to lose anybody, and that's any house. And I might do it live right here and make this a longer video. It's already 20 minutes, and I didn't want to be here that long, but I like you guys. So, you put storage next to the house. And this is not designed to upgrade. This was just happenstance. But, I'm accustomed to upgrading a large house and someone starving to death before it's done. I'm accustomed to that. Typically, I'll just do it anyway. I won't plan for it. Expect a few deaths. After that, you're going to have, a boom. Not a boom, but you'll have more babies. But I started thinking about preventing death waves. Because you don't want 5 people to die at once, because later on you're going to pretty much have 5 people die of old age at another point in the game. And unless you specifically know where that death wave will hit, you might repeat it, and then you'll have 10 die of old age, within, 2 minutes. Like, dead. And that's never good. You overload, it crips, pyres, or whatever, people's in the hospital, and yeah, it's a whole thing. But you don't want that to happen. You got storage nearby. If not, put it nearby. And then when you go into the upgrade, I'm at the top right of the screen, you'll see exactly what you need. Like if we do this one, I have no storage right by it, but those are really close. All right, so this is what you need to upgrade. So you're going to look. All right, so we don't have enough wood here. Do we have wood here? No. So we need to move wood up here, because it's the closest storage. Am I lying? Well, there's this storage that has enough wood. It's kind of the same distance. We'll risk it, because that's in the vicinity of the same distance. Alright, so stone. Yep, we got enough stone. Ore. Not enough ore. We have enough ore, but not there. Enough ore there. Alright, so that's the same rule, because it's quote-unquote close enough. Clay, yeah, the clay should be here, yeah. And hay. We have plenty of hay. Like, I want to stop producing it because I have too much, and it should be Oh, all the hay is down here. That's the furthest one, but I'm not worried about it because it's a straight shot, and this is stone road. Alright, so you've planned it out. You have enough. So, it's winter. I'm not worried about anyone jumping on a farm yet. And pause. This is the tricky way. If you need help, pay attention to this part. And then I'm done with the video. Because, yeah, I need to watch stuff and have fun. Chat with people online. But, pause the game. No one's moving a muscle. So, if you have, let's see, oh, that's all bouncy. That's all the stuff they brought in. All right. They're all expecting a baby. All right, there's no kid. They're expecting a baby. No, I think that's okay. If you have children and you have no upper left, you'll see there's 118 living, 112 people, 2 teenagers, and 4 children. So, you have 118, but 124 rooms or beds. As long as you have enough beds to accommodate the entire house, no one will die. With the exception of children. If there's a kid in the house and you don't have enough room, for some reason the game doesn't abandon an adult, it just kills the kid. Kid died because there's no place to go. I may be wrong on that, but I swear that's happened way more than once on an upgrade. And again, it's not usually a big deal, but for a death wave it is horrible. Alright, so we have paused the game, we have looked over all this, we feel confident. Next step is really simple. First, click upgrade. You're not in a hurry because the game's paused. You don't got to jump through it. Next step is to make sure that you have enough people working in the profession, as they call it. So 5. Then you're going to 0. We zeroed the farm, but if you have people in the farm, 0 it. If you have people in fishing, 0. If you don't need food, take them out. Alright, we have enough resources to get this done. How much stone? Yeah, we got enough resources. 0 those out. We have enough tools and stuff, but what we'll do is we'll 0 out the windmills. I like them. Now I'm going to go ahead and 0 out this because it's a bigger house. If it's smaller, don't worry about it. Let people die. Sip of coffee. All right. I'm gonna maintain the cattle, so I don't want. Actually, you know, there's plenty of food for them and water, so they won't. If you see them start getting hungry or thirsty, then yeah, you can repopulate them. 0 it. We're gonna 0. Yeah, we can 0 both of these. We're gonna keep them researching because it's Ag 2. Do we need anything transported? No, so we will 0 that one. We keep the hospital all the time. I don't care because I always need a doctor or a healer. We keep the school, just GP. I'm not gonna have a teacher come clean my house. What do? They make the We have 86. 86 should be enough. I'm not gonna worry about that. Now, you've selected all the people you want to select. This is not unpause time. Now, the next thing you do is, right here. Select the area to increase building. Okay. Over select, just make sure you get the whole property. That's what I found. If it works, you're going to see building priority increased. That's going to pop up. Nice. All right. Zooming out, you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mm, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 people, 10, oh, and 11. Homeless. So everyone in that building is homeless. Which makes no sense. Maybe when I unpause it. No, I doubt that'll work. Oh yeah, you have to take into account the number of beds that you're remodeling. So we've done all of it. We've the the most important, well, they're all equally important, but at the end the important step is to increase the building and gathering or whatever. What this does is everyone that's idle, you'll notice right here, 0. No one's idle. When we unpause, it might fluctuate for a second, but they're going to realize that they have to help build the house. You're only going to have 5 people actually upgrading the house. But if you just start this, then you have 5 people bringing resources. Everyone else is going to hang out at their farm unless they're close and bored and bring you stuff. But that priority increase is what makes it go. Alright, so now we're going to click the unpause button, and you're going to see how quickly they start filling up. Everyone's going to start moving. I'm going to go get a sip of coffee, and I'll move this hostel over here just so we can all see it. She was already getting food. She'll almost immediately turn around with that and take it back out to a barn. That's probably what this guy's doing. No, he's carrying a resource. Yep, started to walk in and said, oh, never mind. Started to walk in and said, oh, never mind. Alright, so everyone actually will start. Where do you live? I don't care. Everyone will start carrying resources. Well, forgive it. Oh no, they're gonna cook. Awesome. And there's, I took bakers off. They still have to carry the resources they had with them. That's one thing I guess that we could do. I'll grab coffee while I'm talking. We could let it, like, not upgrade the house, but take everyone off of their job that we're going to use, and then let them finish their resources. Like if they're carrying resources already, it would let them finish toting it to their respective job, and then they'd be like, "Well, I quit. Here's your sack of flour. I quit." You know, like we all want to do when we win the lottery. But just look at that line. Look at the line. Just people pouring in. Imagine doing this with just 5 people. Wow. Oh, this guy's got wood. This guy's got wood. They probably came from the same spot. Sometimes it's just mind-boggling. Did they come from over here? Maybe. There might have been. Oh, the school teacher is homeless. Oh no, it's a learning kid is homeless. Okay. Now, what I love doing in these times is I'll do a click. I'll let it go faster because otherwise you're just sitting there and, sticking a toothpick in your foot. Old age, that wasn't a starve. And then watch, it's going to prove me wrong. Every one of them die. And we're right almost there. We're done with pulling in resources to build. That's it. Now they're actually upgrading the house. And by the way, do y'all think I should get a face cam to show my nasty house? Oh, they're starting to get hungry. Someone, a pack mule died of old age. That is annoying. Two are hungry. Old age, old age. We're not even halfway there. Oh, that dude's hungry. Just go home and eat. Oh God, does he live out in the woods? Oh, someone did starve. Yeah, they're gonna die. Well, it works with smaller houses, I promise. Shit, it worked with both of these. These two, no one died. Okay, doesn't work with hostels. It might have worked because I had a hostel. Well, now we have a death wave. Thanks, guys. That was a great idea. Now I'm gonna quit YouTube. I just realized that road is dirt. Behind the tree. I'll leave it dirt. Everyone's dead. I'm so sad. Not really, but everyone has houses now. Well, you live, you learn. Oh, God. I thought that stopped when you hit the max if you hold it. I don't like just clicking. I usually will type the number. Type, 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 and own type, and type. Now do this in, well, I'm going to put one over here first. Do this in order of necessity. Add these three, then leave three for possible deaths. That is disappointing, gentlemen and ladies and gentlemen, and whatever you claim to be or feel to be or think or be to be. Damn it. Should never try to multitask and talk. It's horrible. We lost literally all of them. Teenager, laborer, builder. Was teenager? Well, I could roll back, but I think the teenager was the one in school. That is not good. I'm gonna have to experiment with that. I think though that the hostel might have kept them from starving. I don't know. I've done it with very little except resources. No one starved. All right, well that's it, guys. It's been 37 minutes. I'm done with this crap. I'll see you all later. If you've been with me this long, don't forget to subscribe and like, and make sure you eat raw potatoes and overcooked steak. Oh, well, I guess I can just click the stop button. Thanks, guys.